Oh, that's a pitching matchup. A day after we got our asses handed to us, including a 5 spot on Reese Olson in the first inning. We face Hunter Green, former high draft pick, I believe. 5-7 with a 4.78 ERA. That doesn't, of course, scare you, but I want to say this guy throws gas. I could be wrong. We got Casey Mize on the mound for us. 11-2. Currently, I do believe leading the Cy Young race and might also start the All-Star game. We shall see. But the Reds certainly gave it to one of our other pitchers who were in that Cy Young running, although Reese is a little bit farther out than Mize and Skubal. We'll see what Mize can do. He's had a couple stinkers early. Let's hope we can avoid that here today.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Hunter Green not setting the world on fire with those numbers. Heading into this game, Parker Meadows leads off for the first time since his return to the majors. Cincinnati winners last night got their record back to 45-45 and even 500. And that to left field. Parker Meadows, Jake Fraley there, one away. I feel like we've got to relearn how to use Parker Meadows all over again. One of the weaker spots in our lineup today is we got Wenzel Perez, Riley Green, and Kerry Carpenter. The next 3 due up. Always a good chance that one of these guys gets on, and that's how the Tigers have done damage as of late, especially with Wenzel Perez. He has been such a good contributor to the lineup the last couple weeks. Was a big part of our 14-game winning streak that came to an end last night. And I was indeed right. Hunter Green does throw gas. 100 miles an hour on that fastball. That last one came in at 99. Only a 3-pitch pitcher, though, so don't have to really get in our heads too much. You would think it'd be fairly easy to decipher which pitch was which. Just a whiff there from Wenzel out in front on 97. Green took a little bit off of that one. 1-2. I think we checked it, and we did. We're 2-2 now. Change up at 90. Just straight gas. Wow. Well, gonna have to adjust to that for sure. As Riley Green bats with 2 away, 289 average entering play. Can't chase that. With Green's limited pitches, I think he's gonna locate fairly well. Fastball just outside of the zone up. That one hit right field and gonna get down. Well, we're back to the formula at the start of the season. Riley Green, a 2-out single. And all of a sudden, Kerry Carpenter does get to bat in this first inning.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder.
Home run last night, home runs in 3 straight games. What are we doing? I think that's going to get caught here. And it does, up against the wall. Benson ends the inning. It's a bad first pitch swing and a bad 0 for 1 there with Carpenter. TJ Friedel leads off. Benson, who just made that play, in second spot here in the order. And then Matt McClain, who's done damage this series.
And today's starting pitcher, Casey Mize.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout.
An unreal year for Casey Mize, 11-2 as he starts game number 17. Sub-2 ERA, sub-1 WHIP. However, probably the lowest strikeout rate on the team. Coming into a game here with the Reds in which this team has struck out a good bit. So we'll see if we can improve on that here today. But we also want to have a better first inning than yesterday. Yesterday's first was not it. Splitter somehow rocketed foul there. That one right back up the middle, hit hard as well. That felt like a good pitch. I don't think we really left it up, but Friedel with a leadoff single, and unlike yesterday, we actually retired Friedel to start the first, and then everybody after him got hits. Curveball bottom of the zone, but very hittable. And that one, left field, Carpenter running over to make the play. First pitch swinging was Benson. No results. Mize gets his first out here in the first inning. So now we face Matt McLain, 305 average and done damage in this series. Switch hitter Jeimer Candelario fourth. India, Fraley, De La Cruz, and Encarnacion, and Stevenson. The rest of the Reds lineup here today in the finale. 19 home runs on the year for Matt McLain. Hanging slider, but it gets a swing and miss out of McLain. Splitter will miss low. We'll go to the sinker in that same spot. Just missed it. 2-1. We'll go back to slider. All right, got him swinging on it again. Gonna work 3 straight times. He's gonna look at it for strike 3. Friedel steals second base, but there's 2 away. All right, then. Well, here's Jeimer Candelario. 99 career home runs, some of those with the Detroit Tigers. Can he get number 100 against us? Fouled away, 2 strikes. Candelario bounced around a good bit throughout his career. 4 or 5 different teams now as the curveball misses from Casey Mize.
Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And not a great splitter, but on the ground to Mark Canha to end the inning. So we avoid the terrible first that we had yesterday. Even after the leadoff single from Friedel, Canha, Keith, and Ibanez due up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Mark Canha.
273 average for Mark Canha. He's risen that a couple points as of late. He faces Hunter Green to lead off the second.
And a pitch.
On the ground right to Ellie De La Cruz. Would like to get more on that. It's fastball, 100 miles an hour. It just doesn't do anything. Off the bat, Mark Canha took speed off of that ball.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Good power.
Felt like a good swing.
Now
we're going to take this first pitch. Fastball high.
Green, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds.
Want to get Green at least to 20 pitches by the end of this second. Fastball in, makes it 1-1.
Pretty valuable. One down, base is empty.
Ooh, Green gets the call. That fastball is tough enough to hit anyway, let alone when the zone's going to be expanded for it. Slider foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back.
Go back to the heat.
To make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
He did, and a little bit of a makeup call there. Green doesn't like. Count as even on Colt Keith.
tries to get a better sense of the umpire.
Ah! Fastball had some juice on it. 100 miles an hour. Up and away. Hadn't seen a pitch there in the at-bat. That's terrible. We're going to be in a bad spot if we're going to chase that pitch high. He's just firing in that fastball, and I can't do anything about it right now. 0-2. And sawed him off a little bit. On to second. 1-2-3 inning for Green and the Reds. Well, we got him exactly to 20 pitches, so we accomplished one goal, but Hunter Green shutting down the Tigers' bats so far. India, Fraley, and De La Cruz due up now. Jonathan India has homered in this series. We'd like to avoid that here in this spot. Early stage of the game, you want to just keep it in that feel-out phase until, I mean, until the good guys can get something going, but not sure if that'll happen. There's been some hard contact, especially on the ground. A little worried about that. Fraley, left field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Carpenter can't get it. Extra bases for Jake Fraley, and he's done damage now in back-to-back games. Hit a 3-run home run in the first yesterday. A 1-out opposite field double this time. Good piece of hitting there for veteran outfielder Jake Fraley.
The batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Ellie De La Cruz. Some good speed that we're going to want to keep off the base paths.
He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides.
Sinker in, makes it 1-1.
And it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted.
Her ball, take it.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1 on Ellie.
Here in the third and final game of the
and foul.
One fouled off, 2-2.
Try to sink her down and away. Got him swinging. Out in front, Mize doesn't feature really an impressive fastball, but Ellie swings through it. There's 2 away. And now we get a batter from the right side in Christian Encarnacion. 234 average, so you like our chances. Slider, he was late on it. We'll go heater up and in. And he takes it. What if I go right back there? Mess around a little bit today. What are we doing? I don't know if it's just not knowing where the strike zone is, but you can't take 2 heaters there, especially that second one. I didn't put it where I wanted to. Casey Mize allows a double, nothing more.
Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher.
Well, now Jake Rogers. If he can get a hold of one of these Hunter Green fastballs, damage will be done.
Green back to work.
Oh.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Rogers in his 4th year.
I said earlier in the game, I think he was going to locate well. I feel like this fastball is just almost like an Aroldis Chapman type pitch. Where, yeah, it's really fast. It's just going to be all over the place.
The wind of the pitch.
Oh, we could wait back long enough on the slider to have it drop a little bit more. That never happened. And now 0-2. That was a well-located high slider.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. It's a
power and fastballs. 3rd strikeout already for Hunter Green. Why have a full 5-pitch repertoire when you can throw it like that? Zach McKinstry batting .318. And down the right field line. That's extra bases for McKinstry. Took a good hop off the wall. Won't make anything happen at second base, but it may have made our decision as to whether or not to go to third a little bit easier. But this came in hot up against the wall. Took a really good bounce. So now an RBI chance for Parker Meadows, who's 0 for 1. Wow, fastball. Ump says it misses. Feel like that outside edge has been small, inside edge big. And shot the opposite way. It was Ellie De La Cruz that stopped it. We're going to get McKinstry at second. As we couldn't make up our mind, I thought the ball came off the bat. I thought it was going to get caught. Or actually, I thought it was going to get through, so I sent the runner. Well, then it got stopped, and we kind of got turned around. That's unfortunate.
Just missed.
I mean, Parker Meadows with tremendous speed, but I don't know if he's got enough to steal a base against Hunter Green. We're going to give it a go. And they pitched out. Meadows cut down. Wow. What a miserable end to the inning. I did not expect a pitch out. We don't see that very often.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Well, Tyler Stevenson leads off to third against Mize.
Ready to go. Still no score.
Splitter in.
The key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to
Stevenson, entire career with the Reds, was the reason that the Reds let Tucker Barnhart go to Detroit. We all know how that worked out. Slider fouled away. The 0-2 again from Mize. Not chasing. They chased a lot in game 1. Not so much in games 2 and so far game 3. Wow. Not just me striking out in embarrassing fashion. That sinker was nowhere close. Stevenson had it made up that he was swinging and got tied up. So now back to Friedel. One of 2 Cincinnati hits. That's in for strike 1.
Not close with that one.
20 stolen bases for Friedel. We want to keep him off. Reds have plenty of speed all over this order.
And strike 2. 1 ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
1-2. On the ground, Andy Ibanez. 2 away in the third. So now Will Benson.
And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
Did not play in game 2 of the series. He's 1 for 5 here against Detroit. Mize ripped it to Andy Ibanez to end the third. Jammed him a little bit with a splitter. It was a rocket off the bat. Corner infielders have faced some rockets today. Well, after Parker Meadows got thrown out to end the third, we've got a good bit of lineup here if we want to make something happen. Due up in Perez, Green, and Carpenter. Ball 1. Definitely going to want to be patient, not swing at garbage. That's the first time I've seen Wenzel Perez was the Rookie of the Month for June. And now 2-0. Do not put Wenzel on to face Green and Carpenter. Ooh.
That's strike 1.
Good strike. 2-1.
And here it comes.
Oh, wow. Fastball comes in so fast, it's got no chance to really break it all. And the last two pitches I thought were missing low, but they're coming in at damn near triple digits, so ouch. Fouled away by Wenzel. We're going to do it again. Here while in the bathroom. Well, thank you, Pat. Got him. 100th strikeout for Hunter Green on the season. And yet another strikeout on the heater. Riley Green, right field, foul. Oh, apparently it's ruled a home run. Left the stadium? What? 452 feet for Riley Green. It's 1-0 Detroit. I thought for sure that was foul.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected.
And this is not a great angle at it. I think it got out of here in such a hurry that it just must have clipped the top of the foul pole. Riley Green with a homer. Number 23 for the year, I believe, which might put him on the cusp of home run derby consideration. Ball one to Kerry Carpenter. It's now 1-0 Detroit on a home run that I thought was foul for sure. Carpenter fouls one away. Rough foul for Carpenter the first time.
Ball to strike.
Ripped foul. Not good location on that slider there from Green. See where he goes.
One down, base is empty.
And he hit him. Kerry Carpenter just got hit hard there by Hunter Green. So we've got a base runner now with only one away in the fourth. We've already scored on the Green home run. How do we score that? You do get a point for a hit by pitch. No, not 25. Hit hard, left field, gets down. Mark Canha looking for extra bases. Carpenter headed to third. He will be in there as the throw is cut off by De La Cruz. Mark Canha with a big hit. I think we've got Colt Keith up now, so a lefty up against Green. A chance for even more damage. Yes, we do. Slider, I think we might have been late. Actually, just early on it. Jammed us a bit. 0-1.
And a pitch.
Went to the changeup. He's been fastball heavy for so long in this game. That was shocking. Fouled away by Colt Keith. Fastball on the inside edge. The 0-2. Chase the fastball up top. Keith 0 for 2. Strikeout number 5 for Green. And now it's Andy Ibanez. A 2 for 5 series. He played the opener. Shot foul and a jam shot into the netting. Another run would be huge, I think. On the ground. Gonna be a tough play for Ellie. However, he makes it. Highlight reel from Ellie De La Cruz. However, Riley Green homers somehow. I'd love to know how much this was fair by. It's 1-0 Detroit.
Bottom of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
3-4-5 for the Reds. Matt McClain. We've learned through the first 2 games not to throw him anything down and in. I feel like anytime we've done that, thrown a pitch down and in on McClain, he's hit it hard. And that one, late on it and foul.
They make moves on the base paths.
The 0-2. Curveball down the left field line, and McLean does it again. Off the wall, and that's some good speed on base to start this 4th inning. I could not tell you, unless we missed our spot, how he pulled that ball with that amount of power. A one-hopper up to the wall. It's a little higher than I wanted, but still. Fastball will miss the Candelario. Reds with their first real chance here. Leadoff double by McLean. Splitter in for a strike. Finds his pitch count not in terrible shape, as long as we don't have a long 4th here. Oh, are you absolutely serious? That is going to score a run. How in the hell? Candelario with a curveball inside. Shoots it perfectly down the left field line. You cannot be serious. In the air, Parker Meadows on the run. He can't get there. Tried to lay out. Perez to the cutoff man. It's McKinstry. This doesn't have a prayer, and it's 2-1 Reds. Ball was going, I think, to the wall regardless, as this feels a lot like the 1st inning of yesterday's game, where it didn't matter what we threw. They're swinging early and often, and they're getting balls to drop into spots that we can't get to. 1-1 now to Jake Fraley. Popped up. Oh, my goodness. That's going to go foul. Barely. Curveball pulled to Canna. The throw to Mize, and that's the first out here of this 4th inning. Wow. We move on to Ellie. Late on a fastball at 95.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Mize feels a little rattled right now.
Swings through that.
Location not as sharp as it was earlier. Curveball he wouldn't chase, of course not. The 2-2. And a foul.
He stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball.
I've thrown the slider like 3 times in this game. Like, how are you even on that? In the air, center field. It's shallow. Parker Meadows may have a chance. They send the runner home. No, not even close. India scores, make it 3-1 Reds. Ouch.
Here's the first baseman, Christian
Encarnacion. Base is clear, ball 1. On the ground to Canna. It'll end the 4th, but the Reds put up 3. Couldn't tell you how. They're just doing more with their hits, and it's just one of those fucking games where I just don't know how they're fucking getting these hits, man.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher.
I mean, you got balls inside just perfectly down the line. That sucks.
And the right-hander back to work.
Ball 1 to Jake Rogers. The Tigers find themselves down 2. Fastball is fouled away. Wouldn't be surprised to see a fastball up top. I just hate fouling pitches straight back when you're just early on them. Late, it is what it is, but man, when you get out in front on it, that's when that sucks. 2-2 now. Change up will miss. Slider. Fuck me, dude.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look.
Well, McKinstry's 1 for 1. I think he got too much air underneath that. That's a fastball fucking tailor-made to be swung on, and the only problem is it's Zach McKinstry swinging at it. 2 away in the 5th. Parker Meadows does find himself 1 for 2. He was credited with a hit in that last at-bat. Fastball at 100.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Changeup at 90. 0-2.
2 outs. In the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Hunter Green's missed the zone 15 times. That's it. Ah, come on, Parker. You got to be on that.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row.
We were.
Could be a little vulnerable for the fastball right here.
The 1-2. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Huh?
Failed to make any noise, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
We've seen a lot of glitchy check swings in our time, but that appeared that he went from one spot to another spot very, very impossibly quick. Not on the replay. Just glitch in the game, maybe. Who knows? Mize back out to face the Reds. Here in the 5th, fastball, or splitter rather, into Tyler Stevenson. Was 0 for 3 in the opener, and it's what an adjustment from the first game in this series where the Reds chased everything. To the point that they don't really swing it much outside of the zone, and they just seem to find a way to do everything possible to make the most out of really good pitches. Zach McKinstry's throw on to first in time for the first out. Holy shit, Alex Bowman won a race. Alex Bowman won on a road course? Top of the Reds order, TJ Friedel. Fastball finds the top of the zone. Bottom 5, 1 away. I feel like getting Mize through 6 is a good goal. I think we'll be able to do it. 61 pitches in. Slider right back up the middle, and Friedel has hit one right back through the box twice in this game now. First time it was a curveball low. This time it's a slider low and away. And Friedel makes something happen with it. I should just throw nothing but heat. Nothing but Mize's hard stuff. They haven't done anything on those. That one ripped left field. Carpenter there for out number 2. Matt McLean, 5 for 10 in the series. He has been that tough to get out despite some... I feel like McLean has had some of the worst swings of any Cincinnati player. An 0-2 count.
The 0-2.
That hasn't been the problem.
They'll do it again.
It's the story of the year, but more so here against the Reds.
Here comes a pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Just off the inside.
I can't get him to expand the zone at all.
On the ground. And foul.
Great job there, ball boy. What the hell was this? What? Gets up from his stool. Like, oh, I got it, I got it, I got it. No. No, you don't. Oh, fuck me.
And a pitch.
Curveball, strikeout for Mize. Ends the fifth. It remains 3-1 Reds.
3-1.
A rare strikeout today for Casey. He's racking him up a little bit early, but not much since.
Top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter.
Well, Wenzel Perez has struck out twice in this game on Hunter Green, mostly by the fastball.
Back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Way late.
Perez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old.
In the air, right field. Wenzel Perez has put a charge into one. It is gone. Wenzel Perez makes it a 1-run game.
Just got out of here.
I think that hit off the top of the wall.
2 pitches, 2 swings. That one.
Talk about a wall scraper.
All the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Wow.
Well, not every home run is a majestic.
Well, let's see how close this was. Because the sound didn't play until it landed in the seats up there a little bit.
Just enough of it.
And now we bring up Riley, who homered his last time.
And here is Riley Green.
Right field, or left field rather, we were late on it. It's deep out there, but Jake Fraley underneath it.
There's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Carpenter roll for 1. Got hit by a pitch last time up. Just need him to get a hold of one of these fastballs. Whoa! That probably breaks a window in the press box up there, or at least one of the suites or something. 108 exit velocity. I knew it was a changeup. I didn't think he was actually going to break it low. One of the best changeups of the game so far for Green. Wow. Green's racking up strikeouts now, his 8th. Ball's practically in the glove by the time bat's coming through the zone. Mark Hanna, 1 for 2.
First pitch, not close.
And now 2-0. All people to be afraid of here in this game. Canna, 3-0. Well, we might just take 2 straight, try and get a base runner on before we have Colt Keith up.
There's the automatic.
Fastball in for a 3-1 count. Nope, he's firing strikes. We're back to a full count, but he's thrown 2 straight fastballs. You don't think he'd go to that again. He did. Didn't have a choice. Fastball up and in. It's the second deep fly ball out to left field in the inning. Wenzel Perez, his 4th home run of the year. Cuts the lead in half. It's a 3-2 ball game. And now we move on. We want to get Mize through this inning. We're going to get some action up probably at some point.
missed.
Well, these Reds,
In fact, I think I'm going to do it now just in case they do get a base runner.
we've already seen 8 line drives
Bolton,
from them,
Vest.
and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
On the ground, Mark Canna. They have been pelting balls at our corner infielders. Candelario with the ground out. So the sinker does its job.
Next is the designated hitter.
Jonathan India, 1 for 2. It is weird to see the Reds without Joey Votto, yes. Slider foul. Well, you guessed it, 2 strikes. The 0-2 again. Ah, it stunk.
One there.
Everything away thus far to India. Ah!
Just misses
Come on!
corner. The count.
How does a team not chase fucking anything? 2 strikes.
Swing
They finally did.
Strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
It's frustrating because I feel like they've just been immaculate.
To even that count up,
Like, they'll swing at anything before 2 strikes, and then you get them to 2 strikes, and they have the eye of a god. A baseball god. Jake Fraley.
And batter waits. And that's off. The
Hell,
inside.
now they're even taking
And that's
before
ball
2
one.
strikes.
Good eye in that spot. Nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
On the ground to Mark Canna. Who could have guessed?
Canna takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody
Well, that might just do it for Casey Mize. We might be able to get an out or 2 with him when it comes to the 7th, but I also don't think we need to. But what we need to do is get on the board again, tie this game,
Lucas Sims takes over.
maybe even take the lead. Give Mize a chance to win a game, win his 12th of the year.
there's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Colt Keith will face a new 3-pitch pitcher in Lucas Sims.
And a pitch. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
We don't give up too many home runs over here, but
Can locate that consistently. It's going to be real tough for hitters.
hasn't seemed to matter.
That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that
Swing and
What am I doing?
a miss.
What is that?
bullpen. Right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one way inside.
Not a single part of that second pitch where you're like, yeah, commit to that.
Battling here.
We're very lucky we got a piece of that fastball. That was almost yet again us whiffing on an elevated heater.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez. That one's in there. Strike
Reds just have guys that pound strike zones, I guess.
lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's
Ripped down the left field line. Andy Ibanez might just have extra bases here.
turn and heads for second.
Rounding first, headed for second. Throw off line. It's a 1-out double.
Position.
Well, a swing like that can
Gives the Tigers some life as Jake Rogers steps to the plate.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Contact against righties, not good. Power, not really great, but decent.
Swings through that one out.
Should have fucking had it. Should have fucking had that. You know, fucking stupid.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Got the hitter already chasing that nasty
Slurve slider.
You just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this.
Swing and a miss, and he is down.
Can we send Jake Rogers down to rookie ball, please?
Fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Our only chance here in the 7th is Zach McKinstry. Great.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Elevated slider fouled away.
With the tying run at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
And he hit him.
And it hit him.
Well, forget Zach McKinstry then. I guess it's going to be Winsor. Even worse, it's Parker Meadows. So used to Wenzel being the leadoff man. An RBI chance for Parker Meadows to tie this game. Naturally. I feel like this is what we struggled with Meadows in the early stages of the year before he kind of got hot a little bit. His swing feels slow.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
What did I just say?
Right now, I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swing and a miss.
What do you do with that?
Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
They can lawn dart curveballs down and in, down the line, and then they can locate perfectly up and away on 3 straight. Perfect.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop.
Well, there is just no need. We've got to go to the switch hitter, or we got to pitch to the switch hitter here in Ellie De La Cruz. Will Vest is going to come on because we got 2 righties due up after him.
Not an easy guy to take deep.
Great first pitch. Phenomenal.
There's the strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
In the air to center, Parker Meadows.
Has a beat on it.
Gonna need our bullpen to keep this game right where it is. Otherwise, the Tigers will lose their first series in a while. I think since we faced Atlanta.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Well, what do you know? 2 strikes.
0-2.
Encarnacion to center field. This time to right center. Meadows there with that one as well. 2 gone in the 7th. Bring up Tyler Stevenson. Not a guy you'd expect to do much damage off you here. However, Will Vest can't find the fucking zone.
And the righty deals.
On the ground, not to Mark Canha, and it gets through Cole Keith as well. That just looked like a bad route to the ball there for Canha. If he tracks back, he's got a chance at that. He almost had a chance at it cutting in. That's not good. Yeah. Down the left field line. Carpenter to chase it down. Bad throw in. Misses the cutoff man. The throw from Ibanez. He got him. Oh, man. We needed that in such a bad way. What a terrible throw from Carpenter in left. But a bullet from Andy Ibanez. Just got it. Oh, man.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. TJ Antone.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect.
Well, the Reds have fed us TJ Antone once before. 7.7 ERA. To face 2-3-4 here. Why?
He turns on the rubber with that
That's a sinker that misses low from Antone. I don't think we've seen a pitcher in this game with more than 3 pitches, by the way.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Meanwhile,
that just means they're going to locate him mostly well. 1-1 on Wenzel. Now 2-1. Leadoff man with our guys, Green and Carpenter, due up can mean a world of difference. Wow. Bad, bad, bad swing.
Downstairs. That's a really good take.
3-2 count on Wenzel Perez with Riley Green due up.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Wow.
That slider struck him out. Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something.
Well, it might be up to Riley and Carp here.
To get a run across the plate.
And now Riley Green.
And he's just going to bully that slurve down and in, isn't he? Oh my.
Lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That misses. Ball 1.
Good slider down and in.
Slurve, slider, sinker.
You're better off taking that pitch.
Fuck me, man.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back up the middle, and that's going to get through Antone. Well, it's an ugly hit, but it's going to work. Puts a runner on for Carpenter, who's had a bad day. I don't know what happened to Antone there. Like he tried to barehand it and wasn't even close.
Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Elevated slurve there to Green. Oh my God.
Candelario. There's one. Double play. What a
Dude. The one thing that can't happen. Look at a 1 hopper, tailor-made for 2. Awesome. We haven't hit well in this game. I don't know why Riley Green never fucking left first base, but man, oh man. Doesn't really matter who we throw in here. We got a lefty, righty, and a switch hitter, so we're just going to go to Tyler Holton with his 0.35 ERA.
Can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The lefty fires. Misses off the plate.
Well, change-up misses, so all confidence will be lost, surely, for Tyler Holton. Gotta love how that aspect of the game works.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
Haven't struck out many today. Tyler Holton gets 1. Just a disheartening game, for sure. I mean, you know, I feel like we've had the better quality of hits, and yet Reds just with some weird ones, and they're in front. It's going to be a tough play for Ibanez. Good speed. The throw on to Marcana. Good for the second out of the bottom of the 8th. So we got to get through Jamer Candelario here. Switch hitter looking for home run number 100. The former Tiger. It's a really nice cutter there from Tyler Holton. Candelario with a rare Reds chase. The 0-2. Got him. Slider falls in the bottom of the zone. Tyler Holton strikes out 2 here in the 8th. Tigers 3 outs away from dropping their first series since mid-June. But we got to run through a closer.
closer, Alexis Diaz.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now.
Alexis Diaz, 23 of 27 in save opportunities, so achievable here. Feel like a base runner before Colt Keith takes an at-bat could be huge. You guessed it, another Reds pitcher with 3 pitches.
And here it comes. Canna in the box here.
Catch a break on the slider, 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Wow.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Some of our whiffs today just don't feel like they make a lot of sense.
Gets him to chase after that
Earlier sitting our fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slide.
1 and 2.
Can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And now even.
Couldn't chase that time.
They tried to get him
3
to
sliders so far from
chase the pitch
Diaz.
down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Foul away a fastball. Do it again. Any sort of base runner here. Mean a lot.
At the belt and fires.
And right back up the middle, and it got through Diaz.
Off to a
That was
good start.
right back at him. I don't know how it didn't hit him.
A perfect example.
But
right
Mark
there.
Canna with a leadoff single here in the 9th, his 2nd hit of the day.
To account, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now, Colt Keith. 3
So you're
strikeouts.
saying there's a chance here. I say that as Colt Keith has struck out 3 times in 3 at-bats.
Swing and a miss. Going 1.
How'd I miss it, man?
He dialed in here, look for anything in the dirt.
That's really good timing. Oh, man.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
We were too early on 96, I guess. It's the slider we foul away. Stay alive. Diaz has to throw another pitch.
Kicks and fires.
In the air, left field, good aim. Moving over a couple steps is Fraley for the first out. So now Andy Ibanez.
2 outs away.
I don't think we have a lefty on the bench. We do not. We do have Matt Vierling, who would be a very, very slight upgrade in this spot. Yeah. Give me Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure.
261 average, 7 RBIs. But a very slightly better hitter against right-handed pitching than Andy Ibanez. Whoa, that got away, and I sent the runner
Well
The
done behind the dish.
fucking wrong way.
Season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes
Ah,
adrenaline doesn't get
slider got away there from Diaz.
Two on base.
He threw it again. After throwing a wild pitch with the first one.
Functions best.
Oh boy, we're getting carved. Fucking carved up. Their location these last 2 games has been insane. Got away a little bit. Not enough for Canada to advance. It's 2-2. On the pinch hitter, Matt Vierling. 2 swings with balls very close to the zone. 2 sliders in the dirt, low and away. In the air. Right field, gonna get caught. Back goes Canna, and Tigers down to their final out. Final chance is Jake Rogers. 2 for 8 in the series.
With 3 strikeouts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I feel like he just doesn't offer that 4-seamer. It's like a fucking smoke screen. Like he's got it, but he doesn't throw it.
Right now, they're
1-1.
something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Well, it's 2-1 on Rogers. 2 sliders that have missed inside and away, and a 2-seamer down. Yeah. Yeah. 2-2. Awesome. Slider did nothing. Ends the game. Tigers dropped their first series in quite some time. Green to 6-7, Mize to 11-3. Diaz, save number 24. That does it.